There's so much more. 18, 13 views already. Hi, Adrian. Oh, no, we're down to 2.
Conference.
So, Adrian, what did you get to eat in the end? As you went for dinner, what did you get? Anything nice? Come on, it's your turn to type on us. Hello. We now have 4 watching us. Everyone liked my Easter bunny. Hi, Eli. Hi, Isaac. So, got my fancy dress on. And Roger Rabbit. Hi, Mason. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Henry, maybe. Huh? Cups as well.
Hi everybody. Welcome to the 12th LSO, week 3 of our group meeting of isolation and home time. Coming live from the sofa. As I said, we're doing a little experiment this week, so this is more for the parents part of listening. We have the YouTube going on, which is what you're watching me on at the moment. We have also one person who needs accepting on Zoom. Now, the Zoom will not be on YouTube, so nobody will be able to see your kids. Only us, and you see us, and so on and so on. So you will need to be present just to cover any safeguarding issues and stuff like that. It is only an experiment. It would be nice to see if we can get something a bit more technological going on. Like I say, it's a two-way thing. It's just a basic conference call. You can probably run it from your phone. Well, I know you can. But they won't be on YouTube. So in that sense, it's safe. So yeah, so we're going to try and run it both ways. If you're just doing the YouTube, you will need to do your typing in WhatsApp as normal. If you're on Zoom, then you can yell and scream at us through that, but
Can't hear anything.
you need to right click on them, and I think you've
Bear
got
with me.
to go more, and then you might need to turn your volume up.
Or unmute your mic down the bottom. Bear with
It's all
us.
new experience. We're trying to keep modern. We will be starting in a few minutes. We're just going to wait for a few more people to let us know that they're here. Callie's with us.
Hi, Callie.
Hi,
Hi,
Callie.
Henry.
She's live on WhatsApp from the sofa. The first game, as always, we do a quiz to get your brains working.
Oh, Harry's dressed as Zelda. No, that isn't Zelda. Zelda's the princess. It's the other one.
It's Callie Imelda from Harry Potter.
Hermione, you mean?
No.
No, she's as a cat.
Oh, she's a cat. Happy days. Well done.
You carry on talking.
Right, you figure that out.
Got video.
Anyway, Right, as we're starting to get a few on the go, we've still got we're a minute over, so we might as well start getting started and see who else is about. So anyway, hello everybody, and how are you doing? And you've got another one that needs to say. Hey, we've got a Captain America with us.
Nice. Oh, there he is, Captain America.
Hey, right.
Got no sound.
Is he volume up?
Yeah. Oh, and we've got a stormtrooper.
Hey. Right, anyway, let's start with the quiz whilst they figure out what's going on with the volume. Somebody's camera's off. Oh, it's back on again. We'll figure out what's going on somewhere or another.
You can hear us, can't you?
Yeah. Can you hear us? Right, anyway, here we go. Quiz night for the starting of the evening and for the beginning of the 12th.
Oh, there we go.
Someone's got volume. Hey. Hello, buddy. This is interesting. Right, anyway, we'll start off with a nice and easy question for everybody. You all should know. It'd be quite disappointing if none of you know this. What's the colour of the 12thLSO scarf? You get the extra point if you actually get the colour correct.
Well done.
Close enough, but there is actually. Did you say dark grey or
no.
Dove grey? Excellent. It is dove grey. And dove grey from everybody else. Grey. Yeah, I'm getting spammed silly.
We can hear you, Gabriel. Don't worry.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's actually dove grey. Ironically, it is the traditional colour of the scouting scarves, which is why we use it. Now, hold on. You've given me the wrong questions.
That's what I printed up.
No.
Well, then go through phone.
I've got the wrong questions. Peggy printed the first week's questions off. So.
That's what you posted to me.
No, it's not. Hey Siri, open Notepad.
You can tell he's up on the technology.
Always. Right, we'll go back to the beginning again as we're stuffing the night up very quickly. Right.
Dove grey. They're all getting it right.
Yeah, but well done for getting it right anyway.
No, that was what you sent me. No. See? No. You got it wrong.
Right. This is actually a question that Dan gave us. But question 1. What's the first thing an ant does in the morning when it wakes up? This is a really silly question, but apparently it is true.
Come on. What's the first thing you think an ant would do? What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Everyone.
Open its eyes.
That is probably one of the things it does, but it does something else. Oh, I'm loving Ethan's.
Hey.
Well done, Callie. Oh, yeah, that would be Callie.
Yeah, that's right, Callie. The first thing an ant does when it wakes up is stretches. So, there you go. Yeah.
A
nice big fire, right? Right. Question number 2. This should be an easy one, and I've pretty much reckon I've got a couple of people in one household that I definitely know will answer this question. Now, in the Harry,
we can hear you now.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter movie.
Hello, we're in.
Right. Well done. In the Harry Potter movie, what's Harry Potter's owl called?
Who else can I see at the top hiding up there? I can see an Ethan. Oh, we've got a few headwinds. Oh, where did you go?
I see now.
I can see someone in the car.
I knew your two would be the ones that would get this first time.
Hello, from the car.
Oh. Right, question number 3. In the Minions movie and Despicable Me, what's a Minion's favourite food?
Banana.
Well
Hey,
done.
banana.
Oh, banana.
Banana.
We're
Banana.
asking everyone, Ethan. Everyone gets the
All
question.
can answer and all can join in. Right.
Even Mum can join in if she wants to.
Hello, everybody. This is going mental because every time one of you two speak on Zoom, it bounces the screen from one person to another.
Banana.
Banana.
Banana. Well done, Adrian. as well.
Everyone's got the banana right. I mean, come on. Who hasn't seen the Minions movie? And if you haven't seen the Minions movie, you seriously need to go and watch it because you get to see an evil purple minion, which is even more hilarious than a basic minion. Right. In the Jungle Book, what animal is blue? Now, you get the extra point if you get the full name right, but you get a standard point if you get the basic name right. But what animal is blue in the Jungle Book?
Yeah, you're getting it right. What kinds, though, do you know? Oh, hang on, there we go. Sorry, Manasa, bear with me. Just about seeing this all come through. He is a black bear, but he's also related to a really slow animal that climbs up trees, has claws.
Hey, bang on the
well
dot. Well done,
done.
you. It is a sloth bear. Yep,
we
that's
got
it.
that one.
We're all getting it through on the WhatsApp. It's a sloth bear.
Sloth bear, yeah.
To be honest, I actually didn't know that until about 6-7 months ago when somebody actually pointed it out. I thought he was like a grizzly bear or something like that. But there you go. We all find something new once in a while to learn. Right. Right, next question. How many colours in a rainbow?
We got
Almost.
Guessing who's saying what here?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hiya. Hey, hey.
Hello, unicorn. You can all see each other as well.
It's all great to see everybody, guys, and I'm sure you're all enjoying.
We've
Toby
got
and Mickey,
7.
how are you doing? I love the unicorn.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, hello, Ronnie. How are you doing?
Right, we've got
Right,
7.
it is actually 7 colours in a rainbow.
We've got Mason.
7,
Yeah.
exactly. Right. Now, the next question. Now, Mickey, I expect you to get this answer right before anybody else does. So no pressure, but here we go. Right. What's the name of the fairy in Peter Pan? Hey! Hello, Ronnie.
I expected Adrian to get that.
That's it. Well done.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
And I expected Dad to get that, Gabriel. I didn't hear Dad shouting out Tinkerbell there.
This is very cool, guys. You got a couple more. Tinkerbell. Exactly. It is Tinkerbell.
They're all coming through.
Well done, everybody. Right. I'll move on to the next question. Now,
I missed one.
Mickey, I reckon you're going to get this one as well. Yeah, I reckon you'll get this one.
Someone's hiding under their quilt.
What famous mouse has its own theme park? He has one. He has a couple in America and one in Paris.
Who's yelling that one out?
Hey, well done.
Are we getting any in the
You
chat?
get an extra point if you know how to spell it. Exactly. An extra point if you can spell it. See, now I always remember it from the original song. It's M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. He's the leader of the pack, a friend to you and me. He's M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Right.
Hi, Ethan.
Hello.
Hi, Bonnie and Steph. Smile.
Right. Here's a really super easy question. So this one is going to be a race for you all to get to the answer the first. Okay. What special event is on the 25th of December? What special event is on the 25th of December?
What event is on the 25th of December?
Christmas! Excellent, Wolf. So cool. That's right.
Scary Wolf.
It is it's Christmas Day. And by the way, just to let you all know, there is a special rule with Christmas Day. If you get more than one Christmas present, all the rest are mine. So remember that. If you get more than one Christmas present, you've got to give me the rest of them. Right. Here's an ultimately stupid question. So you really have to think about the question I'm asking here. Okay. Now, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can you spell it?
No.
Don't think about it too complicated. Hey, well done, Gabriel. That's right, IT. I never asked if you could spell the big word. I only asked if you could spell it. I did say it was a stupid question.
Oh, wait on it. Oh, you got a super. They're trying. I give them that. Well done, Harry.
Hey, no need to be rude. You've got to keep it cool.
You.
Right. Okay, the last question of the quiz. Who is Winnie the Pooh's best friend?
Come on, what's the answer? What's
Exactly. It's every cub's favourite part of the breakfast on camp. Bacon. It's Piglet.
Tigger, Mason's best.
It is Piglet.
Christopher Robin.
Ah, you see, Christopher Robin's his special friend, but his best friend is Piglet. Because he's been his friend the longest. And plus he makes good bacon. Right. That will be the quiz I'm with. Well done, everybody.
Oh, right. Now, you're running around.
Banana.
We got Scary Wolf on our.
Right, anyway. Next, Bagheera has put together.
No, we're doing the other one first.
Which one first?
Running around one.
Right. Okay, this is where it's going to be a little bit of, you need to pay attention to this one. Okay, now the goal of this is you've got to go and find something that has the first letter of every letter in your name. So my name's Graham, so I would say, for instance, go and get myself a G for a grape for G, and then say a bit of ribbon for R.
Right, we'll start with the first letter though.
Yeah, so start with the first letter. You need to go and get something that has the same first letter as the first letter in your name, and you've got to give it to us and show it to us what it is. And I'll race you. Are you ready? Go.
Go find something beginning with dinosaur. That's quite a cool dinosaur. Is that the one from grapes?
I got grapes.
That is a cool dinosaur. I like the way Mum's running around finding things.
This ain't for mum to find things, you know. This is for the kids to find things. They're the ones that need the energy burning.
Oh, what have we got? We got a picture already. An apple. I like it, brother. Start with the T, first letter. Make it easy at first.
Yeah, we'll do one letter at a time.
Oh, he's got an Easter egg and a lightsaber.
Cool.
Eli, I did say go and grab Isaac. There's your eye. Harry's got a hairbrush. I like it. Oh, there we go. He grabbed Isaac. Oh, wow. So what's your dinosaur called? You got a lemon. Is that a lemon? Oh, it's an apple. Mum's still looking for something else. Cool. What's Greta got?
For any of the older ones, this is kind of becoming a bit like what was it called?
Ethan, you got to find something begin with E. You got any Easter eggs? Oh, Gabriel's got all of his bits. He's spelled out his name. Nicolina, go find Mickey Mouse. They got an egg as well.
Be
I
careful
love
with
the
that egg.
dinosaur.
Have you seen my dino? Have you seen my monster?
Oh, we've got people crushing each other. Hairbrush. We've got a mug for Mason. Hi, Mum.
That's it. Hold on to them very carefully.
Yeah, cool. I'm liking the muscles there, Ethan.
You've been working hard on them, yeah? I hope you haven't been going down to the gym because you're supposed to be isolated. How are we doing? Oh, 20 minutes into it already.
Right, we've got loads.
Hey, well done, Mason.
Right, so have you got anything for your second letter? Where's yours? You got your monster. Where's your next one? Next letter. Or your dinosaur. Andrew's answering delayedly, but he's taking part. Ethan, where's your stuff that begins with the letter of your name? Oh, what's that? I can't see it. Oh, it's going mad on mine. He's a bit behind. He's on the Christmas.
By the way, Harry, I love the
Is that a
Zelda shield.
Pokemon? I'm loving
That's
that.
one of the new ones, isn't it?
It is.
One of the new ones that are in the rates.
I've got.
Fundo, whatever his name is.
Where's my one?
Well, that's to get that from.
I got that one. Not that I can see my window anymore.
That was meant to
wasn't
be.
it? Try having Bagheera's name. You try finding something in the house that begins
Here we
with
go.
Z.
Mason.
I like it.
That's a pretty cool picture as well.
Right. Who can find something
Looks like you're picking your nose with it. Though.
red in the house? Go find something red. Oh, I like your dress.
Something what?
Red.
Red.
Harry's eating an apple. Healthy eating. I like it, Harry.
By the way, just to say, all of you that have been working on the badges, Harry with your space badge, and everyone working with your cooking badges, fantastic, super well done. Just to let you know that over the weekend we're looking at coming in, making a little certificate type thing. So we'll put your names on it, we'll post it, send it out to you,
Boxing glove is red.
and then that way, if you can keep a hold of them and bring them when the group starts back up again, we'll swap the certificate for a badge, or we'll give you the badge. And you keep the certificate, whatever. But it'll just help us remember who's, because it could well be sometime, and there will probably be a lot of badges for you to hand out.
Ethan, you have got to get off your bum and run around and find things. So you got to find me something red. Oh, I can see that is. No, she's gone. Right, who can find me something green?
Now, bearing in mind we're doing the live thing on Dan's new laptop. He only got it recently. I literally had to break his heart and cry this laptop.
Something
out of his
green.
hand. It is literally stuck to him nowadays. It was but I was planning on using it, and I was like, okay, it's fine.
That's Tinky
But
Winky.
no, he
else?
willingly gave it up.
Green
in the end.
dinosaur, green Lego. Ethan's gone and got a red something.
still got his green apple.
I like this. Green box. Green lightsaber. Is that I can see? Oh, we've got loads of red.
Hey.
Green Lego. Tomatoes.
Yep, we're doing well. We're getting loads of
Playmobil, I want to say.
tomatoes. Is that a laptop? Yep. a
Green
laptop.
box. Well, you got green leaf and Tinky Winky's
Oh, no,
come
no,
back.
is it?
No, that's not. That's Lala, isn't it?
Green Lego. Ah, green. A green Hulk mask.
Oh, I like the
That
green
looks like a
Hulk
nick
one.
underneath that as well.
Oh, and we've got a green Harry. And I can see right up Ethan's nose there. Playmobil. I like it. Oh, that's a scary monster. We're getting scary monsters in here. I can still see right up your nose, Ethan. Should I just, wiggle my finger in there and pick it for you?
Mommy, don't start dinner without me.
Who started dinner? We want some.
Hey, what's that? A green
leaf and a green bottle.
Hey, nice.
We've got a whole green screen over there.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, Harry didn't really need to do much. He just got the outfit that's green, isn't he? Zelda.
Oh, please.
By the way, wicked Zelda shield.
what colour next?
What's Callie got there?
It's a face mask thing. I reckon my favourite colour is
Callie, you should have just grabbed your brother.
something blue.
And Albert has got is that bubbles. Green bubbles.
Blue pen.
Blue pen.
Cool. Is that the one you're doing your homework with?
Meanwhile, I do hope you are all keeping up with the work that the schools are sending you out. I'm pretty sure they have, judging by what Dan's been doing for the last couple of weeks. It's been quite stressing him out, to be honest.
Oh,
He's
nice.
had so
Blue
much
Power
schoolwork coming through over the school.
Oh,
internet
that's
thing.
turn it around. That's what's his. Oh no,
Doing
that
his
isn't
edit
what I
a
thought it
little
was.
bit.
That's cool. Right, though.
But he is actually
Water
currently
pistol,
upstairs on his
wicked.
PlayStation doing some live streaming.
What can I
with his
see? A
friends,
Star Wars.
playing games.
Come on, Kyan. Something blue. Blue slipper.
Yeah, we got a
Blue
blue
trousers.
slipper.
Oh no.
Callie's got a blue slipper. And we got a blue.
I got Uno.
What's inside box?
Oh, blue flashing box. Oh, wicked.
Cool.
Blue box. Folder. Oh, his homework folder. Nice.
By the way, there's all the work that you guys have been doing, guys and girls.
And there's our top
everybody else.
chefs and top cooks. Blue bottle.
Pictures.
Very cool blue.
All fantastic, great work. As I've said, this board hasn't left, and it probably won't be leaving until the group opens again. So this is pretty much staying here, mostly because it's now wedged behind the sofa. But that's all your work, so well done.
Mason, what's inside the blue box? Because it says what's inside the blue inside. I want to know what's inside your blue box now. See, your outfit's blue. And the cupboard behind you's blue. You got blue everywhere. And your blue Captain America helmet. It's an
Is that a
empty
blue
box.
Ethernet cable?
Oh, blue
Pokeball.
Pokeball.
Yeah.
Well done, Tyler.
You got to catch them all, remember?
I got my blue Pokemon.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you got more Pokeballs. Cool, you can catch my Pokemon. I said, you trying to catch Dad? Right, one more colour.
One more colour and then we'll go into the actual game.
Yeah. One more colour. What colour?
Pink.
Pink. Something pink. Yep, you got your pink unicorn. And so have you. Something pink. Oh, lots of cameras just gone missing.
Also, check
Pink
out.
slime.
Keep your viewing as well.
I'm trying to work out what they are. They're not zooming over. What is that? Pink stick?
Pink to make the boys wink.
Or is that a pink pencil, Gabriel?
Hey, we got pink. Well done, Mason. He's got pink
Hand wash.
hand wash. And Kelly's got a pink makeup bag.
Very
Brilliant, Arnie.
princessy, Arnie. So you've got, I don't even know what the cat is. It's princess. What have you got there? Pink. Oh, train. Pink pig.
Is that pink or an elephant?
It's a pig. Oh, Mewtwo.
He's more purple though, isn't he, than pink?
His belly's purple.
Yeah.
I don't know. Harry would argue with us on that one. Harry, Mewtwo, pink or purple? Come on, I can hear you screaming at the screen.
Or whatever.
Pikachu's yellow. Yeah, I've got a Pikachu looking at me right now. Ethan's showing me Pikachu. Oh, very. Arnie, we know all of this is yours. It's not your sister's.
Right, should we move on to the game?
Yeah.
Right. You can all sit back in your chairs and relax.
Right. Sit your bums down.
Now you've gone mad for a couple of minutes. You can all chill.
Purple.
Relax.
Harry says purple.
See,
Sorry.
he's on my side. Well done, Harry. You're the man.
Harry's our Pokemon expert. Right. I'm gonna have to. I'll hold this out to the. Hello, Pikachu. Right. I'm gonna hold this out to the YouTube first. Right. Out of these, which one do you think is the heaviest? Hang on. I'm gonna pass it over. I can't see my spoon on this anymore. It's disappeared. So, which one do you think is the heaviest? Can't see it. Right, coming back. Right, so we have a feather, a duck-billed platypus, a rubber duck, a watermelon, a football, and a scouting badge. Floating between them two. We're reckoning number 2, platypus. We're getting platypus and watermelon. What do you reckon, Gabriel? What does your dad reckon?
Who, me?
Which one's the heaviest? Yeah.
I think it's watermelon.
Right, I'm going to go back floating
Does
over
anybody
here.
else think?
Lightest is 1, heaviest is 4. Right, bear with me, I'm floating between the two here.
I've got the lightest one, heaviest 4.
Yeah, let's have a look at cups. We reckon 2. Right. Well, technically the heaviest is a catch-22 because the watermelon actually weighs 25 pounds, which is very heavy. Right. But bit of useless information that I like Googling things. And that is, did you know the biggest rubber duck weighed 2,200 pounds? And they made it in Beijing. It is huge.
Yeah, I suppose in all the places in the world they like to do something like that. Here's a quick quiz question
That was
for
aimed
you.
at the Cubs more so.
What's heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
Oh, I've got a red screen. Who's got a finger?
What's heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
They weigh the same both the time.
Well done, Gabriel. Exactly. A ton is a ton. It doesn't matter what it is. It's made up of it. A ton of feathers is still a ton, and a ton of bricks is still a ton. So they both weigh the same. The difference is a ton of bricks might only be like 20 bricks. A ton of feathers might be like 20 billion feathers. But they would both still weigh a ton.
So which one was the lightest one? As he's taken my picture away. So which one out of these pictures was the lightest?
The feather.
Ethan, you're awake there?
I've got
What
feather
you got
coming
on
up.
telly? Is it any good? Yeah, see, I'm arguing with Carl. I reckon it's the scout badge, but he reckons
See, I
the
still say it's
feather.
the feather. I think it would have to be one pretty big feather to kind of match the weight of a scout badge.
Right. What's the heaviest out of these? I'm coming. Yeah, it's the elephant. Now.
Now, you see, I would argue this one with the anchor because I know for a fact that the biggest boat in the world is a mile long and it's an oil tanker. And it's so big that it can't actually dock into any lands and it goes around the world and smaller boats have to come and take the fuel off of it.
I believe.
So, the way I see it is it would have to be one pretty big anchor to stop that boat from moving about. And that's got to be at least elephant standard size weight.
The rock.
Weigh about 3 to 5 tons, so the anchor.
Right, now the other question. Who can tell me what this spells?
Based on the game we played earlier, can you work out what it spells? Oh, I'm not getting any there.
I'm getting loads
Yeah,
of
we've got a few
answers.
answers. We've got.
It spells a mountain.
We've
Oh, sorry.
I think that's Kelly.
You're in Beavershire.
So Kelly's got it right.
So, yeah, so sorry.
No, it's not East is up, Dan. Come on, be serious now.
Well done. It spells Easter.
Now, remember, this is the Easter weekend coming up. So we've got Good Friday, an enjoyable Saturday, Easter Sunday, where we all make that extra effort to be nice to each other. And remember the rule. If you have more than one Easter egg, all the rest come to me. Yeah? You can only have one Easter egg because all the rest of them are mine. Yeah?
Who are you singing happy birthday to?
Oh, on the happy birthday lines. I don't know if
Don't think Aiden is on.
Aidan is on. But please, everybody, remember it was Aidan's birthday a little while ago. We're trying to get a grip to when everybody's birthdays is so we can try and make it a little bit of a shout out to everybody. So it's a shame he's not on, but if he was on, happy birthday, Aidan.
Fine, I'll view. Five.
You've got a voice messaging card.
Wait,
Another game to run,
No, that is it. Ah, it's caught up with us. It's catching up with us.
It's catching up with
Hello,
us.
Andrew. When you catch up with us.
Now, the good thing is, this is the perfect time. We've got to be running through badges and things like that. In amongst everything that we are doing, if I can find the app, my phone and I can't even work my own way around it. Now, here is the digital citizen badge. No. And I think it runs for all groups. Let me just find it. It's one of the digital citizen badge. It's a good opportunity we have.
Down. That's
The digital citizen badge. Now, there is criteria for this.
I really can't.
Seeing as we are all isolating, why not work on this badge? It's an internet-based one. We can all do something. I think I will have a quick look at it. If I remember rightly, it means you've got to do an email, turn on and log off a computer, which I think we can pretty much say most people here have already covered. Use a piece of software, for example, email or a game.
Or Zoom.
Well, we've got Zoom running, so there you go. That's that part done. Name the name parts of a computer system. So, you're more than welcome to message us what you think is inside a computer. Although I did actually go to a school once when I was a lift engineer, and I had a bunch of kids in the school asking me what I was there to do. So I told them I was there to feed the elephants. So, which then confused them all for about 5 minutes. And then they finally had the courage to ask me, what elephants? Because they don't remember there being elephants in the school. So I then told them, oh dear, what? You haven't been feeding the elephants? And they were like, what elephants? And I went, well, you've got to feed the elephants. Otherwise, what the elephant's going to eat. And they were like, well, what do the elephants do? And then I turned around and said, well, the elephants are the ones that pull the lifts up and down so that they can use the lifts in the school. I actually got told off by the headmistress about a month later when I went back there because all the kids started moaning at the teachers about needing to go and feed the elephants. And they started bringing in fruit and stuff, which probably wasn't the best idea. But, they wanted to feed the elephants.
Loving the hat. But well done to Callie, Isaac, Mason, Owen, Harry, and Eli completing their cook and chef badge. Well done. So I want to see the rest of you try and complete that, and you'll get up on the board over here.
But like I say, whilst we are stuck at home and we are running everything via computers at the moment and meetings and stuff, here's a Baloo. Come to say hello, everybody. Look up the digital citizen badge, stage badge. Why not use it? If you need any help or you need things, you can always message us through WhatsApp. We are trying to stay live on WhatsApp. Up until tomorrow, I won't be answering you during the daytime because I'm driving a lorry. But as of tomorrow, I get furloughed. So I will be off from after tomorrow. I am contemplating running a quick little blog to show you what central London looks like at the moment whilst in the furlough. Believe me, it's like watching a zombie movie. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's just nobody about. It's the most weirdest. Only other time I've ever seen London so empty was when the 5 bombs went off in London, which was a devastating day. And, but all in all, it was actually pretty good. Right, we've got 20 minutes left, and we've run through everything that we've done. So, whilst we've got an opportunity, does anybody want to ask any questions or want to mention anything or say hello to anybody?
Does anyone want to say hello or
Ask
any questions that they've got for us? I'm guessing not.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're catching up. Does anyone want a cat?
He's horrible. He is so vain. It is unbelievable. The only time he ever wants to know people is when he wants food. If he doesn't want food, he doesn't want to know you. There you go, like that. Right.
20 minutes.
We have 20 minutes left, and all I can say is that we've run out of things to do. Have you been keeping up with your exercises, and what exercises have you been doing? Because we all need exercise, especially in these times that we're stuck indoors. And exercises doesn't come under winding your mum up and getting her stressed out either.
I can see Tyler's mum's finds that funny. You're not sharing this lovely food.
I'm not saying
Share this lovely food. Come on.
You look very cozy there, Mickey, by the way.
Oh, Mason. Exercising. Oh, we got a running around game. So, have any of you got anything Easter in your house that you can run off and get and show us? So I'm going to go run and get my Easter things.
On that note,
Whilst they're running off and getting their Easter things.
right, I've been thinking about this online camp. If everybody's interested in it,
Got my Easter thing.
right? Now, most of this will be down to the decision of your parents and your adults in the house, because not everybody will want to do this. If you have a garden and you have a tent, you might be able to pitch your tent up in the garden and spend the night in there if the adults agree to it. If not, you could pitch a tent up in your house, in your living room, which would be fun. But it would need to be more than just that to get into any magic. Now, what you would need to do is think of something that we would do on a camp and
Oh, done, Gabriel.
integrate that into your camp. So could you make a bow and arrow? Have you got a Nerf gun? Could you do some Nerf gun rifle shooting in your garden?
I would say
And a tent doesn't necessarily have to be a bought tent from a shop. A tent can quite easily be some covers and tables and chairs and, you know, something you could build in your house.
Make exercise videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make exercise videos. Do star jumps, push-ups, pull-ups.
I think Gabriel's got the start of an indoor tent there.
Yeah.
And I reckon Tyler's got something that could
I
make a
definitely don't think picking up your younger brothers and sisters as a part of your exercise, because that might get them a bit stressed. It might be funny, but it might get them stressed.
Put sheet over the chairs, pillows.
So my goal for you is
That's a cool tent.
think of things that you could do on a camp, we would do on a camp, and message us through it, and we'll see if we can figure out a way of integrating it into a camp. But I am working on the idea, but it's all up here at the moment.
carry on. I'm catching up with you. Pickles?
And the
Yeah, you see-
Not
So I'm just letting people there talk on the video, just in case, because I just had a thought. Anyone that can only see us on YouTube keeps the. We've got a live stream thing going on here with a lot of the group,
pickle.
Pickles.
which is quite funny. You just can't see them, obviously. So
Greta, what are you holding
we're
up?
kind of bouncing between the two videos.
Smile,
at the moment.
Gabriel, it isn't that bad.
Yeah, but he's a stormtrooper. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, that's true.
So on that note, we have 14 minutes left of the night. Now, there are some great sites that you can log on to. There are, I know, lots of apps are running some free books and stuff that you can listen to online. Good time to work on your brain power.
And this one doesn't glow in the dark. My pink eye glows in the dark. My pink
Carry on.
light.
I'll do this.
And
You got pink slime?
well
Come
done,
on.
Greta. So you know,
Upside
if
down,
you get
yeah?
the time, it's worth having a chat with your adults in the
Ethan,
house
I can
and
see an
seeing
eye.
if you can do so. No matter what, though,
Wow.
which goes on to both screens, please always remember internet safety and first. Don't click on links that you don't know. Don't open emails you don't know. If you're not sure about something, always speak to an adult first. Don't buy things online because your parents are never normally happy when they get an extra bill on their credit card.
Cool. Does it glow in the dark?
And the chances are they're going to take it off you as well.
Where am I going, Kyle?
Never give out your personal details, personal
Where are you
information,
taking
names,
me?
addresses, your
Ethan,
age,
smile.
credit cards,
Don't make me pick on
bank
you.
cards, email addresses, passwords, especially.
Hi, Tyler.
Be very extra careful in these times
Oh,
at the
we're in your
moment
room.
on the PlayStation and the Xbox because there are lots of frauds and stuff going on, especially with some of the live games and people being idiots.
So we're just making faces at
And
each
some
other.
cool websites to go to. Remember, check out Big Man in the Woods. He's really funny. He runs a live stream every Friday night, Thursday night. A scouting live stream video, which is really cool. We've been watching him. He's have been quite a good laugh. Check out Scoutadelics. They're quite funny. They really do some cool videos. They do lots of silly scouty activity things and games and stuff like that. Also, check out the main Scout website.
In a minute.
It's a good place to find all your badge work and what you need to do.
I've lost an Ethan. I've got a shoulder. Okay, I'm going to set you guys a challenge. Who can pull the funniest faces? Come on, I want to see funny faces. Oh God!
It's almost like watching Monty Python with the silly walks, Ministry of Silly Walks, I think it was.
Ethan, is that a funny face or is there just an issue there? Gabriel just looks really concentrated. Oh, there we go. Come on, Gabriel, show me that funny face. Oh, that's funny.
Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
that song's
Something
going
I
off.
like
It's
that.
been quite weird seeing them all today. It's been really nice seeing you guys online, by the way, just to let you know.
Alright, who else is face? Ethan, I haven't seen a funny face from you yet, but I think he's just disappeared. That's a funny face.
Obviously, we can't have dead air, so I need to talk. We've got some funny faces. Oh, Callie, that's almost scary.
That's almost zombie-like. You'll make a good zombie, you know, Callie.
Oh, look at that. We've got some Easter egg stuff.
I know, I like a Easter egg stuff.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, Andrew.
I was called in the garden. It's
Harry, that is so
Oh, Harry,
scary.
that is scary.
Yeah, gardens are brilliant if you've got one, and you should use it. It's the one part of the isolation that we are allowed to use. Unfortunately, half my garden at the moment, the fence panels have come down and they're waiting to get fixed, but we can't get it fixed at the moment. Which is really
Oh,
frustrating. And all this great weather, we can't even have a barbecue.
I'm loving all these
But the
funny
AGM
faces.
meeting coming up is going to be a great one because the amount of photos we've collected over the last year. I mean, even Bill has turned around and said he's got way too many photos. So the chances are they're not all going to make it in there. But, you know, it'll be fun games. But
Oh, we're outside now with Cayenne.
we're outside.
Arnie's pulling funny faces. I've got Silas' little brother. Gabriel, I'm not too sure what's happened to poor Gabriel. Oh, he's pulling funny faces.
Is that Isaac?
No, that's Arnie.
No, the other one.
Oh, Isaac's made a little bunny wabbit.
Hey, Mickey's got a funny face. That's very scary.
Can you,
Hey,
Tyler, get your mum to pull a funny face? Hey, I like that. Gabriel, does your dad do a funny face?
I tell you, I reckon Blue, when he came down, was really sick, checking to see whether he'd finished with his
Hey,
because I know he
that's funny
desperately
face.
wants it back.
Greta,
Don't hit yourself in the head.
get your mum to make a funny face. Where is she? That's it. Go chase her. Oh, I feel like I want to listen.
The
I'm
live
getting
stream is
dizzy
actually
here.
getting quite busy and quite funny. It's actually quite a good thing. But it's been nice actually running live.
Come on, Mum,
as
make a
the
funny
YouTube.
face.
The reason I wanted to try the
Cayenne,
live
get your mum to
is
make a funny.
because
Oh, there we
are
go. I'm
a
loving
few
the funny
people
faces.
yet that are
Cayenne,
still
get your
due
mum
to
to make a
be
funny face.
invested. So we wanted to see if we
Come on,
could
let's
get
see
the live up
whose
and
mums
running
makes
at the
the
same
funnier
time,
faces.
so that you guys can see it happening,
Oh, I
and we
like
can
your
invest
light.
people at the same time, and we can not run the two in the same window. So now we know we can do that, and we can do this,
Come
and
on,
we
Mum.
can do both
That's
at the
the
same
funny
time.
face.
Hopefully next week. Do you fancy next week we're doing some investing?
Yeah, we can do.
So hopefully next
Oh,
week,
is it your mum's?
for those of you that haven't been invested
Mum's
yet,
birthday.
we'll try and get them in, and we'll try and get
Is it
them
your
onto Zoom,
birthday?
and we'll invest them.
Ah,
We're going to figure out the best way around doing it.
you wish.
And-
Also, happy birthday to Cayenne's mum for me. It's her birthday. She's 21.
Oh, excuse me, it's been a long day. Happy birthday, Cayenne's mum. Oh Christ, we got a very scary
Oh,
Spider-Man, not
no,
Spider-Man,
that's, Venom.
Venom. It's a very cool Venom mask as well.
It is. Greta's run off and left us.
Well, it's
We've been left.
we got a few happy birthdays floating around, so happy birthday. And if any of you have a birthday coming up, and
Let us
know just so that we don't forget you. We're not perfect. We are doing the best that we can to try and keep on track of everything, as well as our own situations. So if we have forgotten you, we do apologise. Give us a yell and we'll give you a big shout out and a happy birthday. Wish we could do more, but the isolation is stopping us.
Ah, there we go. I've got a Gabriel on my screen now.
And like I say, once I get back from work tomorrow, I will be going into full isolation as well, and no longer working. I will be on furlough.
I will be though.
But Bagheera will be working. She's working in a school, so I get a long Easter break. That's a cool boxing glove.
It is a cool boxing glove. I want to know what's on your sock though.
Yeah.
You can see it's orange.
The line of
Scary Monster. Very cool.
wrapping the evening up and all the silliness, and we open for another week.
Sorry, it wasn't maybe as good as we have done, but we were just trying to put out the feelers with the Zoom as well to see how interacting with this lot is working with this lot, and it's all learning curve, and it's unfortunately not like being in a hall.
Although I think if we've got time, we might run a quick half an hour Easter Day Happy Easter live stream, which might be a bit of fun, just so that everybody can jump on, say Happy Easter, and tell me how many Easter eggs you're going to be giving me, because you're like, I'm going to have one and I get the rest.
Right.
And should we call that an evening for the night?
Yeah, we've got a couple of the beavers that need investing on the live stream, as maybe as well as on here.
We will run this.
I will
we'll run that part on the live stream.
Message you and see how we can work out investing your lovely little As I'm staring at one of them.
And we'll get that on the live stream, and we'll do the investing on there as well. We will need. It would be nice to have some cubs and some beavers in full uniform on the day that we do the investing, because that is still part of the traditional way of doing things. And it was an excellent way. I mean, I like to try and invest in unusual ways. And
do you want to get invested maybe next week?
We're doing online investing, yeah? We'll do it on this.
You'll be the first to be invested on Zoom and YouTube. Yeah?
That'll be an interesting one.
And we'll have to find a way to get badge and scarf sent over to you.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'll hang it on the tree at St. Barnabas. You leave it there for 3 days and come collect
maybe
it.
we can bag it. If we can get down there early, if we can get to the hall early enough, maybe we can get the stuff out of the hall. We might be able to bag it up and they can leave it in a bag for
We could ask
2 hours.
Billy Boy. Yeah.
We can leave it, as long as they leave it in a bag for the entire week and don't touch it and keep it safe from corona.
Yeah.
We
Our
should
chat's
be
gone unavailable for some reason.
Okay.
But no, that's cool. Hello, little man.
Right, if you're typing into the YouTube chat, unfortunately for some reason the chat's gone down. So
Bye, little man.
But we're calling this an end for a week for this week. Probably not as fun as the first 2 weeks, but we'll try and figure something out a bit more for next week. Like I said, we also wanted to experiment with Zoom and trying to get more people in on the on that side.
Tyler.
So maybe for you guys, if you're interested next week, we can run that as well. Give you a bit of time to look into it. It's a pretty cool program.
Come on, Gabriel. What's the funniest face you can pull?
But on that note, this is us, 12LSO, running online. We will keep running online every week until we get back into the hall, and we do look forward to seeing you all back into the hall. And for those of you that are on Zoom, it's been absolutely fantastic seeing you lot again. Look forward to seeing you all back at the hall. I really do wish I could give you a date that we would be running back, but until the Scouts headquarters lets us know when we're allowed to run the groups back in the hall, we can't give you any information on that lot. I know all the other leaders are missing you all like mad. We are all trying to keep in contact with each other, with the groups and everything else. If you need any help, you need any questions, you need us to help you out in any way, please feel free to help. Give us a yell. We're only on the end of the telephone. There might not be much we could do to help, but we can try. You never know what can be done. As I say, keep the chat alive. Keep us all together. Everyone stay safe. Everyone stay clean. Remember to keep your hands clean. Try not to touch your face. Try and stay isolated. Please don't become one of those people that spends this weekend going to parks and beaches and big open grounds. Yeah, and other than that, have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic Easter. Have some chocolate. And we will see you all next week on the next episode of 12LSO. Good night all.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mum.